Hi Year 12, I am absent for today's lesson. I am on campus though, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Guys, what I need you to do for this lesson, HLs, you're obviously back into theatre mode. So I'm just going to take you through what we've been doing for the last few lessons. If you're an SL student, we're still going to continue working on Part B. As you know, we've already started doing that for the last few lessons. So, HL students, what you need to be working on for today's lesson. If you go to Google Classroom, you will see that there is a new assignment for you. I've made this assignment from last week, but you'll need to start doing that in today's lesson. So the first thing I need you to do, guys, is to watch the video. So there's a YouTube video. It's the same one of me talking about the director's notebook. What I would like you to do is just fast forward to about 6 minutes. And at about 6 minutes, you'll see I start talking about Criterion B. What I want you to do is write down some notes that help you to understand what is it that you need to actually be able to showcase in Criterion B, okay? So on the screen, you'll hear me going through it again, unpacking exactly what each of the command terms and the criteria means. Once you've done that, so only watch up until the end of that Part B section, what I would like you to do then is open up a Jamboard. And if you've never used Jamboard before, we have a lot of people in class who will be really helpful with this for you, okay? So a Jamboard should end up looking like this, something like this, okay? And if you just open up the link to Jamboard, I'm going to move myself out of the way, click on a new Jamboard, all right? And it'll open up a new one for you. What I would like you to call this is something like Part B brainstorming, all right? And the idea with Part B, once you've watched the video, this will make more sense, is that you start brainstorming what your initial responses to the play are. So what you can do is you can click on the left here and add in a sticky note. You might want to talk about something to do with staging, to do with costuming, to do with themes, key characters. So you could do a different sticky note for each one of these. Okay, I'm just writing in some ideas of what you could use. So let's say that you talk about the theme of racism and segregation. That's one of the themes, all right? What you can also do in this section, guys, is add in a few images. So I would like you, if you have already thought, like let's say you're doing Macbeth, if you're Aliazia, if you've already got this dream vision for your stage, I want you to start searching and finding ideas for that. You might also want to do some sketching, guys, and then take photos of the sketches and upload them to this Jamboard. The other thing you can do is you can just insert a text box as well and start writing about, for example, stage ideas. So this is your chance to get creative. If you want to insert another page, you can just go right and work on another page here. The idea is that you can basically take all of these ideas, make a screenshot of them and put it straight into your director's notebook. So what can you brainstorm for Part B? I want you to start to think about the second you close the play, how did you imagine certain characters to be played? For example, how does the setting of the play have an impact on the atmosphere that was created by the playwright? So where do you envision this play being set? Obviously, that will be something to do with the stage directions that you get given as well in your play. What intrigued you most about the characters, about the plot, about the dialogue? Particular moments that might have stood out in the play to you, because that might be a hint as to which moments of theatre you'll choose to direct later on in Part C and Part D, and any themes that you're really drawn to. The second part of Part B, which is what we'll spend some time brainstorming tomorrow, talks about the live theatre experiences that have really inspired you or given you some kind of creative vision in the past. So we'll get to that in tomorrow's lesson. HL students, what we spoke about last week as well is what aspects of the staging, the production, performance elements, when you went to watch some theatre either online or live, we used to create team, and team, remember, is tension, emotion, atmosphere and meaning, okay? So that's really what we're working with in today's lesson. So start off by watching Criterion B in the video if you're a HL student, then opening up the link to Jamboard here and jumping over to create your own little Jamboard. I'm going to start to have a look at these tomorrow and next week. And really this is us just getting creative and starting to brainstorm the ideas that you have based on the play that you've read. If you have any questions, just let me know and I will see you guys tomorrow.